this could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and we're here for episode 2 in our My Team career mode. So we are third fastest, and our 13-15 finish. If you haven't watched the first video starting our season, it was quite a good start. We finished 13th and 15th in the first race, 13th for Felipe and 15th for us. Not what we wanted to really see. We wanted to probably get higher than our teammate, but it was still a good finish. And we started P18 on the grid, and he started P21 on the grid, so that was good by him. So we're going to Saudi Arabia then for round 2, and I'll see you in qualifying. Here we go then for qualifying then. Here in Saudi Arabia, I'm not the best at this circuit, but also going back to Bahrain, we've seen who's the quickest at the moment, and it is the Ferraris of Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. That's only the first race. Anything could happen, as then we go out on onto our flying lap then. This looks good then. Hopefully we can get a good result in this race, maybe even some points if we can. I think we are up for points. We just didn't have we didn't have any luck of a safety car or anything last race. But yeah, so we're going to push it down this main straight then, up into 7th, up into 8th, and here we go then. Oh, we already run wide. We are warning for corner cutting, and I braked a bit too late there. I said I wasn't the best round here. We're still going to keep going on our lap though. We might go mid-session as well, so we might do 3 runs actually. I'm not sure though. I might just do 2 runs, see what we can do. As round the banking we go then. Esteban Ocon there putting in the 133. We on the other hand are not even past sector 2 yet. Charles Leclerc putting in a 132 there, 0.9. So that was a bit, quite better than Esteban Ocon in the Alpine. And we're going to fly down the main straight now, the back straight now then, the windy back straight. And now we come in to the final corner. What time are we going to put in? I'm not expecting it to be the best, as we did cut the first corner. It's not going to invalidate our lap though. But yeah, it is quite bad. It's just 133.6. So we return to the garage, and here we go then. We head out in the final 5 minutes of the session. And round the back, windy straight. There's 3 minutes remaining to be. We'll just put in 1 lap, and then so this is our final lap then of Q1 then, as we go down the straight then. See what we can do. Let's see what we can do then as we go flying down the straight. Don't cut the corner this time. Go a bit wide there though. And there, just putting a wheel off the circuit there, then running wide for this corner, cutting back in, going right back up then, through on the curb. It's not going to be very good through the first sector. We're going to get a red through the first sector. I kinda was going a bit easy in that first sector, trying not to hit any walls or anything, as there's an Alpha Romeo in the way here. He's going to hold up our us a bit. Hold up our time. And that is Valtteri Bottas there who got in our way a bit there. We're P19 at the moment, so it wouldn't be as good as it was in Bahrain, but we gain a bit there, but it's not a lot. We're going to have to try and improve through the last corner or something. We've just not got enough, and I don't think we're going to improve. Yeah, that final corner, we just ran wide there, but I'll go for another lap, but I don't think we'll have enough fuel. Yeah, we're not going to have enough, and we've already missed out on the first lap. So that's it then. Let's see where we qualify. Maxon. We qualify P22. Yeah, we weren't the quickest round there, and I think we kind of needed to put more fuel in the car, so we're going to have to try improve on race day. Felipe just getting the better of us there, only 1/10 faster though. See you on race day.
So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, George Russell and Leclerc, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ocon and Valtteri Bottas, Ricciardo, Gasly, Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher, Tsunoda, Vettel, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll, Latifi, Drugovich, the owner driver and Guan Yu Zhou. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Here we go then, we move at one place as Guan Yu Zhou has got a penalty then. And we also saw Charles there, who must have been on pole then, and he lost it because of that penalty. So yeah, Max on the front then with Carlos Sainz right up the side. That's going to be not a nice one to watch up the front there as we then get underway then for the formation lap. So I'm expecting us to try get past Drugovich on the start. We're going to try get as good as a start as we can, and then try make our way up any more places we can in the first lap. And then it's kind of just keeping our pace, keeping behind, and trying to improve. And overtake. So our teammate again has he's out qualified us this time, but he out raced us. outdriven us last race in Bahrain. So maybe it'll be I outdrive Drugovic as I'm starting behind him and Drugovic started behind me in Bahrain. So maybe it'll just be a switcheroo and we finish in front of him. We probably will as the F2 driver. I'm hoping our team doesn't get any DNFs, but it's a 50-50 around the Jeddah circuit. It's very tight and we're going to have some great battles, I think, on circuit. Especially on the start, we're going to see Carlos Sainz and Verstappen there. As yeah, Charles is going to have to try and make his way up as he's the championship leader at the moment then. So if he wants to keep that championship lead, he's got to try get on the podium actually. But here we go then to line up on the grid. This time we don't get brake checked by anybody. And also the Hasses up there. I think it was 13th and 14th. I wasn't really watching, but that was good by them. Gunter Steiner will be happy with that, as they are very close to points. Lance Stroll is in P18 and his number's 18. So yeah. We spin the rear tyres, slot into grid, and that was not bad there. Here we go then to fire lights for the Jeddah Grand Prix for round 2. And it's lost down, away we go then. Good start by us, but Guan Yu Zhou goes right down the middle, separating me from my teammate. And then I lose a position and go down to last as we just take it easy into the first corner, trying not to hit the rear wheel of our teammate as our teammate slows down in front of us, and we've got damage then as our teammate moves up into P19 there. And now we're trying to get Latifi, trying to get a position now, but with this damage it's going to be really hard as we go wide. Guan Yu Zhou behind us here, trying to make up some positions as well. Our teammate now, Drugovic, right in the rear of the second Williams now, of Alexander Albon, and Albon just getting held up by Yuki Tsunoda a bit there, who's in P17. Now, our teammate Drugovic, he's right on the rear of Albon, trying to find a place where to overtake him, and Guan Yu Zhou's all over the back of us, trying to find a place to position his car. Maybe he'll try dive it down the side of me here, but it'll be really risky if he does. And I can't believe we haven't had a safety car in this first bit of the Grand Prix. As we fight with Guan Yu Zhou, then we got damage, so we had to let off in that corner. We're going to hold the damage, I think. I'm not going to pit. It's not badly damaged, but we need to just try our hardest with this damage to keep up with Latifi for now. So we go in to our place. We say yes, we want a new front wing and we want the hard tyres on next. And then when we come in for the pit stop, which will be soon, well, not soon, lap 11 to 14, the pit window opens, so later. If it gets worse, then we will pit before our pit window, but at the moment, oh, he hit the wall there. Illegal overtake on Zhou. We're going to stay with Zhou though. We've had to go off circuit a bit there as we have got damage. And our engineer.
Got that confirmed.
Oh, now we hit the other side. Zhou just nearly turned into us, so I had to move out the way as we go really wide now, and it's just not our race at the moment. I don't want to pit now because we're going to be really far behind. I do not want to pit. I want to keep this now. Just got to keep pushing. Keep going. This is a replay of the start. Yeah, that was the start then. That was good up the front there. Good battles up the front. As we now dive into turn 1 We've still got the pace to catch up to Latifi though, I think. So we just try to keep it as much as we can on circuit. Guan Yu Zhou there. Oh, now we lose out to Guan Yu Zhou. Trying to gain it back. There's nothing we can do. We run wide there. We just cannot keep it on circuit. And yeah, if we didn't have that other side damage as well, from Zhou nearly turning into us, because he got very close to us, so I turned the wheel and hit the wall a bit. Yeah, so devastating start, and I think we may need to pit. It's getting really difficult. I'm just going to keep turning the wheel through the corners now, keeping it clean, gaining on Zhou with DRS. Now brake a bit earlier so we can get back on the throttle, because we're going to have to brake earlier so we can actually turn that corner without running wide or hitting anything. And we're going to stay behind Zhou, I think, keep the DRS. As we do go very wide, they're nearly hitting the wall. And now we're going to hope that there's a safety car, and then we can dive it into the pits and try to do something, because now we're on the rear of Zhou, trying to keep up with him. We are keeping up with him and trying to gain to Nicholas Latifi now as we lose out a bit going through that corner. And we've already lost a second out to the Chinese driver, and I'll see you in a few laps.
Okay,
So I'm going to show you
my
my teammate fighting as we say that.
Caution, caution.
That's Max Verstappen. He's out of this Grand Prix. We're really struggling now through this next part of the track. And yeah, I'll show you our teammate making some moves and Verstappen's. So we dive it into the pits, then it's getting too hard to drive. I just cannot drive it, and it's not what we wanted to do, definitely, but it's for the better. As we're just going to have to hope that our teammate can try get close to the points now, as Yuki Tsunoda dives it down the straight now and is going to overtake us. And it's a 7.6 seconds stop there. It's not bad, but it isn't good as well. As we do then, come out on the hard compound tyre. And I'll see you. Here we go then, I'm going to try go for a flyer then. We head down the straight then. I know we're not going to have DRS, but we're going to see how quick we can get through when we're trying to set the fastest lap. Oh, go very wide there. And we're not really gaining on Yuki Tsunoda. And if it keeps going like this, we're not gonna really get any more positions unless we need a safety car now. So I'm just praying now that we get a safety car. We can then gain all the way to the pack. Everyone will dive it into the pits. And then we will go quite far in front then, because we'll be fighting up the front and hopefully not take any more damage, as that was not what we wanted at the start. I'll show you some of the damage of the places where I got damage. Entering lap 9 then, we are slowly gaining then back up to the pack. This is where we're gaining kind of. I did just hit the 7 seconds but then lost out. There we go, then we get back into the 7 seconds there as we say that. So we are definitely gaining on UK, and he's still going to have to pit again, I think, as he's on the mediums and everyone else is as well. So we're definitely still going to improve on our good position. Just we now need to keep pushing on UK. See, I know the laps are against us. We only have 25 here in Jeddah, and we're already on lap 9. Then we nearly gonna hit the 6 second to Yuki Tsunoda as we head off the circuit a bit there, and kissing the wall there. As I was checking my mini-map to see where Yuki Tsunoda is, and we can see him on the mini-map, and he is quite close. 7 seconds, you think that's close, but it's actually not. With the pace that we've got and the pace that he's got, it's really hard for us to gain, but we are gaining slowly on him. Just keep putting in green sectors. This is looking really good now. Drugovic is up there. I don't know where he is at the moment, but this is him at the moment. So basically what happened in Saudi, my thing didn't record, well, it didn't record the last bit. Yuki Tsunoda, he won that Grand Prix, and we DNF'd, we hit the rear wheel, and that caused something, but Felipe got P12, so that's why there wasn't any video recordings or anything for the last bit, and when I said there was going to be loads of clips and everything, so it was just a bit annoying. We DNF'd, but we'll have to bring it back in Australia.